All right, everybody, welcome back into another episode of the Mark Lesko podcast. Joined by Brett Cable once again to talk Penn State football. Watched Landon today, and he gave his breakdown on everything. People coming back, whatnot. There's been a ton of news since Chris and I were on last night. That happens every time. Like we'll get on, we'll talk about recruiting, and then 10 minutes later, we signed Randy Moss or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
But as soon as we get off today, Amari Campbell will announce. So then we'll have to. Then I'll have to get on again, which is fine. But it's like that news. I'd like to be like breaking news type of thing, but that's tough if it's not like your full time job. But PSU Dylan's pretty good with it. We'll just get into this right now. What to watch? Bringing this back since it's the off season. So the Diddy documentary on Netflix, I just started watching it. Seems pretty good. Beast in Me on Netflix, that's really good. Perfect Couple on Netflix. I think I've said that one before, but I'm rewatching that. NFC East, Hard Knocks. And then we mentioned, Landman is another one on Paramount. Yeah. And for those of you guys that haven't seen Tulsa King, like definitely watch that. That's a great show. Sylvester's back. And, between Sylvester, I think is older than Billy Bob Thornton. But, it's good to see these. Dude, Sylvester Stallone, one of my favorite actors. Classic movies, Rocky, Rambo. I mean, dude, he said, I was watching this old interview back when they made like Rocky 6, I think it was. And now they also have Creed, which I don't know what number is that on. I haven't seen Creed, but I'm going to. He said the series had been running for like, let me think here. It was like 50 some years, man. Between Rocky and Rambo, there had been decades of films, over that time, which is crazy for two series to last that long. I mean, Rambo First Blood, that's one of the best movies ever. He goes into a town, takes out like the entire police force, blows it all up, burns the town down. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But Landman, Tulsa King, and then Diddy documentary, Beast in Me, Perfect Couple, NFC East, Hard Knocks. We'll try to do that once a week. Oh, but yeah, man, we're getting a lot of players coming back, which is awesome. And if you guys are new, please like, share, subscribe. Help us get to 2,000 subs. You can support us monetarily if you would like by super chats or memberships or the thanks button. You can do all that fancy stuff. So hold on, let me try to. I can't fix that, can I? Brett did one episode with this. He was like, I'm never doing it again. Which I can't really blame.
Yeah.
It was you and Tyler.
Yeah.
For the first time for you doing it, I mean, nothing went wrong or anything. I mean, it went pretty smooth, I thought. But all right, so we'll get into the coaches, but Liam Andrews, you guys should remember Liam Andrews. I mean, he hasn't played a lot because the previous head coach had no clue what he was doing, and he never played key guys or young guys because they weren't getting paid. They weren't being immensely overpaid in NIL money. But Dom DeLuca, he's one of the guys. He said he's going to the NFL. I corrected in the comments. I said C asterisk. Liam Andrews announced, bro, and like the comments were not nice. I said the next Browns QB won. So, but Liam Andrews is coming back, which is great. Kobe Howard DeAndre Cook is coming back. Lamont Payne is going to the portal.
Yep.
Someone said bye. Dude, we haven't really lost anybody that we've gained way more than we've lost. A lot of these guys that are leaving. Like when Brett called me and said Anthony Ivy's leaving, I was like, I didn't even know I forgot he was on the team.
Yeah.
But that's not his fault. Franklin never played him. So Liam Andrews, I think he had 2 drops this year and a couple incomplete passes. I think those were his stats. Babu Tori is coming back. He's a freak.
Yep.
Quentin, my guy. That's the guy I wanted. Him and Yvonne Kamaju, man, that's huge news. Tyshawn, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Here. Good to see you too. Today I was at the checkout line, and the guy that was ringing me up, he said, "You have a podcast?" I was like, "Yep." His name was Bill. So Bill, shout out to you, man. If you listen, if you are listening, or at some point you hear this, it's nice to meet you, and thanks for saying that. It's good to have you listening, and comment sometime. I asked him if he commented, and he said no. But I do remember there was a guy that used to comment. I can't remember his name, but he said he lived by where I was. So I think he said that. I don't know if he said he hadn't commented. So, but yeah, comment sometime, Bill, just so we know who you are on here.
Yeah.
But it's good to have people. That's not the first time that's happened, but it's good to have people that say, "Hey, I listened to your show," you know. But I was telling this to Brett. Brett and I have talked about this. Like when we're in public, we do. I mean, when I'm in public, because people, I don't know what it is. People think people think I am people think I'm like, I don't know who they think I am, but I get looked at a lot. I don't know if they think I'm like, I don't know who they think I am, but that's always happened to me, you know?
Yeah.
I get looked at in public. So now I'm just like,
Who is
and I
this
still,
guy?
when I'm in public, I get looked at. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. But now it's happening, and I'm like, all right, so is this because it's always been that way, or is it because they remember me from the podcast, and I'm like, are you going to punch me in the face? So now I'm like, oh boy, I'm going to run into a Notre Dame fan or a Lord Farquaad fan and get punched. But Brett, I'm sure you you definitely get recognized.
Yeah, I have at the gym and stuff like that. Yep.
Chris said people at work said, "Hey, we saw you on his podcast."
Yeah.
Hey, we saw you on his podcast. So
Yep.
they not only watched the podcast, but their coworker happened to be on the show too.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's pretty funny. But like and all the players follow you too, Brett. And Brett's the type of guy, he'll see a player and he'll say what's up to him and stuff. And I was saying how Brett's always been like that. He can talk to people like that. Me, I see like a football player, I get a little intimidated. I'm like, oh man, like I
do
would
too. Yeah, sometimes I'll stumble. I'll be like, oh, I'll stumble like on what I want to say, but I'll just be like, oh, good luck, have a good season, or whatever it is, or keep.
Yeah, when I first talked to Landon, like it was a fine conversation, but I was like,
a little starstruck. Yeah,
I don't get starstruck usually, but when I see like these football guys, man, like because I'm such a big fan of Penn State football, you see them everywhere. Like I'd see Grunk but here's the thing, I'd see Grunk at the store, and he was so chill. He was such a nice kid.
Yep.
I'd see Zane. Zane was always there with his girlfriend. He always looked he always looked like he was in trouble.
Yeah.
You know how it goes. But Yeah, he's a nice kid. So sometimes they're just super chill. And then you see a guy like Larry Johnson Sr. and he looks like he's gonna pick me up and throw me.
Yeah.
But Yvonne Kamaju is another guy. Yeah, we're all upset. Yeah, but Chris was saying last night how Rock is like a Trace McSorley type. So I think we're gonna have a great roster. Campbell's doing awesome. Yeah, like I trust Campbell. Again, we got to remember we have a real coach. So like Dan Connor moving down, like it's like, all right, it's kind of random, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm like, all right, like we'll get into that. But Yvonne Kamaju's coming back, which is between him and Quentin, man. Him, Quentin, Kobe. So Yvonne, Quentin, Kobe, and Darius Dixon, you said. My three were Kobe, Yvonne, and Quentin. Those were my three that I wanted to stay. And Grunt too.
My three are pretty similar. Kamaju. Darius Dixon's hard to not put in there, right? Like he was just locked down in the bowl game. But yeah, all those guys are top guys. Yeah, staying.
King Mac leaves once again. I don't know how you can leave a school twice, but whatever.
That's just unbelievable, man.
Cam Wallace, don't blame him at all. Don't blame Corey Smith either. I mean, again, I'm not a player basher. Never will be unless you deserve it, truly, for character or something. But
he needs more weight.
Bro, Corey Smith, man, he crapped the bed in the bowl game.
He did.
And then you put in Quentin Martin, who I like because he's my dynasty running back. Brett said the only reason I like Quentin is because he's my dynasty running back. It's like, no, bro, you ever see him in high school? But Corey Smith, man, I think the bowl game was their resume. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because these guys are transferring doesn't mean they're just leaving because they want to. Maybe they're being asked or they're being told, like, listen, you're not going to play much here, so go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe. Just because these guys are transferring doesn't mean it's because they're just leaving. Like, who knows? There's a lot. We have real coaches now, so you don't know.
They want more money, and we have a real GM now. So they're like, oh, we're not going to give you $500,000 to throw one pass and catch two completions. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to give we're not going to give $500,000 to someone who literally can't run a 20-yard post route. So Jackson Smolik is gone. Not surprising.
Understandable for him.
Egan Boyer, I think he's a
trout guy.
Yeah. Ryan Ice Barker is back.
Yeah, that's huge, man. He missed one field goal and it was blocked. So, dude's got ice in his veins. Welcome back, Mr. Barker. Yeah.
Remember when KG? Oh, that's Brandon Tatum or Jason Tatum. Brandon Tatum's a cop guy. Remember when KG won the title? He said anything's possible. You don't remember that, do you?
No, I don't. I tried to bring it through. I was like, I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Everybody does that. They're like, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. No, well, when they won the title in 08, it was him. I can't remember their names now. Ray Allen was one of them.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. But they won the title in 08. And Kevin Garnett was freaking out. Bro, he was one of the guys that was drafted when he was like 17.
Yeah.
He went to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like, he was a freak. 17, man. Went from high school to the NBA. You know how crazy that is? You know how good you have to be to go from high school to the NBA? LeBron did it. LeBron's first game was like he had 21 points in the NBA. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, but anyway, Rocco Becht, crystal ball to Penn State.
Yeah, there's 4 guys I was going to bring up quick who are crystal balled. Rocco Becht, obviously the quarterback, and then the tight end Benjamin Brahmer is crystal balled. He's 6'7", 250. I forget the guy's first name, but Neal Jr. is a safety from Iowa State. He's only a sophomore, so a younger guy who's talented. So he's crystal balled. And then Hanson, the running back. So that'll probably be our running back 2, or running back 1 and 2, Quentin and him. So
yeah, I mean Quentin again, like he was the guy that had the game in the bowl. So
yep. And the best part about Quentin that we know about that hasn't even been unlocked yet because Franklin doesn't know how to coach is Quentin's a very good receiver. So think about him in the passing game too. We haven't seen it yet, but we're going to. So get ready and buckle up, folks, because it's about to get very exciting.
Yeah, there's this clip of Franklin at Quentin Martin's one high school game. And he's just watching him run a touchdown in. And it's just okay, was he thinking all right, that guy's going to sit on my bench? I think that's what he was saying. But one thing I want to happen next year is when you have a guy like a Quentin Martin who's doing well, or a Kobe Howard that's doing well, or whatever, that you actually hammer them with the ball. So this year, if Terry Smith was the coach all year, that's an interesting take. If Terry Smith was the coach all year, I think we might have 3 losses if he was the coach all year.
Yeah.
Honestly, might have 3 losses, maybe make the playoff, maybe beat Ohio State or Indiana. Yeah. But I think we would have seen Katron much better, even though he really couldn't have done better. Relatively, he did as good as he could do, but he could have done better. That's how good he is. You know what I mean? But the season was an absolute train wreck. So Singleton would have done better.
Yeah.
Everyone would have done better. So how do you play Katron, Nick, maybe Cam Wallace, maybe Quentin? How do you play all those guys? You know what I mean? It's kind of, that'd be hard to do. So I just hope that they hammer the great guys with the ball next year. Trey Wallace, of course, had a career game because he's playing for a real coach.
Yeah.
Rucci is going to the NFL like his dad. Good for him. He was a serviceable player, man.
Yep.
And
very good run blocker. Very good run blocker. Yeah.
Yeah, what he did, man, is not easy. Tackle, that's not easy. During a train wreck season, he did pretty good. I mean, he never stood out to me on tape in a bad way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll get through that at some point. Kobe Howard is back. Thank you, Lord.
Hallelujah.
I want you to get the word out there that we back.
It's like Penn State's favorite play, probably most people's favorite player, just because
he's so
because
good.
Of how the season went, how he should have played more. There was so much talk about Kobe Howard. Now, you know what's crazy, Mark, that we haven't heard about yet, and it might be a good thing, but probably not? Tyseer Denmark, dude, that's a name we kind of forgot about. Is he coming back or no? He's probably not, but if he comes back, I feel much better about where we're at wide receiver.
Well, yeah. Matthew Otten. Peter Gonzalez is coming back.
Yep, Peter Gonzalez is coming back.
Yeah, Tyseer Denmark. If we can get all these guys back, that's huge. And then if we bring in a couple guys from Iowa State that are older.
Yeah.
Man, with our schedule next year, like I said, dude, God knows what's going to happen in a good way, you know?
Yeah. We talked about Brett Elkskin or whatever, the wide receiver from Iowa State. We need a Brett, so that'd be cool. He's pretty good.
Darius Dixon's back.
That pitcher is so hard. He's doing that.
Yeah, Penguin.
He's celebrating. It's a good pick.
Yeah, Penguin. He's got a pretty good channel.
Yep.
They said just a few blades of grass. I said it got Franklin fired, so I'm cool with it.
It got a lot of likes, isn't
it? Yeah. The one guy said you took my comment.
Yeah.
Dude, I almost didn't post it, but I was like, someone else is gonna post this, so I better put it up.
Yeah, somebody's gonna do it, so better be you.
Someone said, "Shit, I'm glad it happened. We don't have to see AK call bubble screens that don't work 9 times a game anymore." Dude, Man, what a horrible offensive coordinator. Chimdiono. Bro, I was watching the Boise State Penn State game again, and my God, like we just like 31-14 again. We should have put up more points against them.
50.
But Aller had so much time to throw, and he's just back there dancing. Like he literally could have gone back, drank a coffee, took a nap, and then threw the ball to Tyler Warren.
Yep.
Like he had so much time, but he's like back there dancing. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like you can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't do that against a good team. Like
so that
and then he losing their lane.
That was one of his better games. Like he threw some good passes that people weren't catching too.
Yeah. Why did those players feel the need to announce they are returning? Also, in reference to musical chairs, Mac jumping ship again.
Yeah.
It appears this NIL has enabled all players. Yeah, man, I don't like it. I don't
That's
like
why they're
it.
Announcing.
Yeah, like
because
they have to announce it so we know. But I don't like this day and age of college football at all.
Yeah.
But it's about money now. You think all the PSU players who were going to transfer? Well, again, Amari Campbell is the last guy really that I'm waiting on. Matthew Otten, Tyser Denmark, waiting on them too. But if Campbell leaves, like that's going to suck.
Yeah.
Allen Pierce, yep. Rondo, KG, yeah. Perkins, that's right. Perkins, yeah. Perkins was on that team. Ray Allen, I forget Pierce's first name, but yeah, that was a good team. Jason, there will most likely be a few more departures. Yeah, most likely. Look how tough Terry Smith. Yeah. Thank you, Deb Kastner. Do you think she loves? And she said, "Love you, babe." All right. Who are you talking to? You talking to me, Chimdy, or Brett? Who are you talking to? Do you think to go all out in the portal for like Sam Levitt or I mean, we don't need to go all out. Paul Pierce, yeah, thank you. We don't need to go all out for quarterback. We already have a guy that's going to fit just fine. But go all out for everything else, yeah.
Yeah, quarterback's already solidified, guys. Rocco Beck's he's coming. It'll be announced probably tomorrow. Like
we're good there. We're good there.
Now the biggest one is if they can get Mansky too. Mansky's the true freshman that was at Iowa State. He's a top 10 quarterback. So if they can get Mansky too, we'll be solid.
Brett, that's happened before. Like some girl will comment, she'll be like, "I love you," or "You're handsome," and I'm like, "Who are you talking to? Like, you talking to me, Austin, Brett? Who are you talking to?"
I don't know.
Let's be detailed. I like Mancy. I think Mancy is our future QB.
Mansky, yeah.
Who's that?
State. That's the Mansky. It's the true freshman Iowa State quarterback that's probably going to come with Beck. So, to be honest with you, they might have to pick up a third guy too. Like no, because we got Peyton Falzone coming in. So, but still, our whole QB room just left. Every quarterback we had just left or is leaving. So, in the portal.
Chimdiono, Josiah Brown, portal.
Josiah Brown, yeah, he wasn't probably going to play. So it's. But Davian Collins is a big pickup too for him to stay because he's got experience. He's pretty solid, good tackler overall. So I like him.
Yeah, dude, he's a solid player.
Yep.
He's got the good flow, man, with the hair too.
Yep. Very good, underrated Mississippi State pickup. So a couple years ago, that's where we got him. So.
Remember John Sunderland? He had the long hair.
Yep.
Like that was like, if I remember right, that was like super long. It was like halfway down his jersey.
It was pretty long. Yeah.
And he was a pretty good player too. Like
he was a good player. Yeah.
Serviceable player.
I liked him.
Yep. Rojas is coming back. That's the first time we've seen him post since he got hurt.
Rojas is huge, man. That might be one of the biggest instrumental pieces for us to get back.
We just need Amari Campbell back too.
Yep. I was telling Mark, them together is dynamite. So,
dude, I don't know. Chaz Coleman, like, I get it. Yeah, Chaz Coleman, I think you mean. Chaz Coleman, like, if you're going to leave. You know, that's like Keemon Spell, man. I hope he goes to Notre Dame and just does horrible.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want him to do horrible, but I hope he goes to Notre Dame and he will do worse there than anywhere else because they play against local high school teams there. So they play
Kemiju's
against
better against the run, so I'd rather keep Kemiju.
yeah, they play against local YMCA flag teams. Notre Dame. Alex Tash, I like him a lot. He reminds me a little bit of darn it, Greg Garrity would know. You know what I'm talking about? Ran the fast 40.
Cam Coleman. He's talking about the Auburn receiver. He's not coming to Penn State. Texas and Texas A&M are going to pay him. There's so many receivers in the portal, guys. We'll get some guys.
Yeah, Troy Apke is who I'm thinking of. He kind of reminds me of dude. Troy Apke was so fast. Oh my goodness.
He ran a 4.3.
And that 2017 squad, dude. Are you kidding me? We couldn't like go to the playoff at least. That's pathetic. And not on the players, the freaking coaching. God, that was terrible.
Was that Brent Pry defense wasn't very good.
Granville staying. That's another big keep.
Yep.
But to most of you out there that might be like some casual fans, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but Alex Tash, that's a big. He could have gone somewhere and he didn't. He's staying. Yep. Like he's a good
Pennsylvania grown. He's going to stay home.
Javen Williams, again, don't blame him. Extremely talented player. Didn't play him because our coach was an absolute clown. Owen Alchaline, he's coming back. I think it's
Alicini. I'm still getting mixed signals on how it's pronounced, but either way, he's talented. He's a young guy.
Still
no word on Malachi Goodman, too. Still no word on him yet. The tackle.
DeJuan Lane, yeah. DeJuan Lane. What do you mean?
Huh?
Malachi Goodwin.
Malachi Goodman was a true freshman. He's like 300 plus pounds already. 6'6", like a big offensive tackle. We got him. He was a true freshman this year. There was no word on him yet, so I don't know if he's coming back yet or not. But DeJuan Lane's a real one, dude. Just the words he had for Penn State. That's how it should be. So
I thought Malachi. I didn't even know. So I must have got that mixed up because we talked about him the other night. I thought he was coming in now.
No, we have a couple Malachis. We have Malachi Williams. He's a defensive end. Still no word on him yet. Number 20, and then Malachi Goodman's an offensive tackle. So we have a couple.
6'6" guy.
Malachi Goodman.
Yeah,
he's gigantic. He's 6'5" or 6'6". He's like 320 pounds.
Well, we talked about him the other night.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we talked about him. Like he came in last year, but I was just talking about him because I didn't know if he was going to stay or leave, and we're still waiting to hear that.
Okay, DeJuan Lane, that's another big return. He's a good player. Calvaruso, the reporter Garrett Sexton is coming back, which is great.
Yep, big guy.
I would see him in the store too. He's a nice kid.
Yep.
Grunkmeyer is gone. Wish him the best. Please go to VT and be horrible.
Yeah. No, I don't want him to be horrible. So Ethan Grunkmeyer is the one that hurts Penn State's hearts the most because he showed out for his team. You know, he really did. He's being forced out, guys. It's not. I think Rocco Beck's coming in. He's being pushed out. He doesn't want to leave, but he has to because the way quarterback is, you have to play. You need tape. So it sucks. I mean, yeah, he could technically sit a year, but then you're just kind of you don't know what's going to happen. It's college football, so
they could be bringing in another guy. You know, they're going to recruit well, so they could be bringing in a 5-star QB or something. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll be good.
Exeter is leaving.
Good luck to him.
Shanahan is leaving.
Yeah.
Serviceable guy.
Yeah.
Would have been a starter and paid well. I don't know about that. Probably would have been a starter. Paid well, though?
Would have paid decently, yeah. I mean.
Luke Reynolds is gone, which we kind of knew that was coming.
He's going to be Tech.
He was our starting tight end. He wasn't even our best tight end. So,
yeah.
Go to VT and run jet sweeps.
He needs to learn how to block. Yeah.
Good player, though. I mean,
Talented,
be okay.
very talented.
Yeah, very talented. Tyler Warren. Jalen Harvey is gone.
Tyler
I
Warren's
like
black.
him a lot, man.
When did Tyler Warren become black?
When is he back on Penn State?
Yeah.
But Jalen Harvey, motor guy, I like him a lot. He's got 44. I mean, I love everything about him. He's gone, which sucks. But Anai White, that's another guy. What about Anai White? That's my guy too. You know,
he's probably staying. I haven't heard anything, but yeah, Jalen Harvey, he's 6'2". He lacks length, so he gets pushed around a little bit. So, I mean, good luck to him. I mean, hopefully, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Cam Coleman. Right. Cam Coleman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to Texas. Texas A&M.
I guess Nick Marsh might be going to Notre Dame.
Nick Marsh is taking visits to Notre Dame and maybe LSU or something like that. There's so much news right now, guys. It's unbelievable.
So CJ Carr, Derek Carr is a Temu David Carr, and CJ Carr is a Temu version of Temu Derek Carr.
Yeah.
And then
he's pretty good. I mean,
and the fact that David Carr wasn't that good, you're the third Temu of all of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not bad, but Notre Dame fans were saying he's like the greatest quarterback of all time, like better than Peyton Manning.
Yeah, they're a little ahead of themselves.
He's not that good.
But for how young he is, he did a good job. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, he did pretty good. And they did do their jobs the rest of the season. They beat the crap out of pretty much every team, you know. And
yeah, the School of the Blind, Altoona.
But you shouldn't get into the playoff because you beat high school teams all year. You know, like that's insane. But you know, if they actually took top 12 like they should, but the committee and whoever structures the playoff doesn't know what they're doing. Should have been like BYU, probably Texas.
Yeah.
That would have been way better.
Oh, 100%.
You could see a Texas or a BYU maybe going into going a round or two. You know, you could. You know, they have a better shot than Tulane and freaking JMU. Dion was impressed. Yes, he was. Khalil Jenkins going to the NFL. He'll be a good player. Specca is leaving, and again, don't blame him. Good player. Kind of reminds me of Glenn Carson.
Alex Tash.
You remember Glenn Carson?
No.
He was a number 40. Deny is going to the NFL. That's surprising.
Absolute legend.
Dude, he doesn't even have to announce it, you know?
No, yeah, he doesn't, but he deserves to just because the year not even the year he had, but just his demeanor and his motor.
Oh yeah, he's a good dude.
His love for Penn State, you know, you love it. You love to see it.
Braswell Thomas. He was what, a 3 or 4 star guy?
Braswell Thomas was a 3-star guy. He had to earn the crap out of his scholarship, guys. So I mean, Franklin saw something in him. He's talented. He played receiver and defensive back in high school. So he had to earn his – he really wanted to come to Penn State, so it sucks that he can't stay. But he was a lower recruit.
Not trying to be rude, but I never heard of this guy. Well, you need to listen to our podcast so you can actually hear his name. Who?
Yeah.
It's Britain up there, bro. Penn State.
Thomas. And he's a true freshman. You're not going to hear about every true freshman.
Is that his little brother?
Who?
In the picture?
Why, he looks young.
Dude, he looks like he's like 13.
Well, I mean, that's when he was taking a visit and stuff. He was probably 16, 17 years old, yeah.
Xavier Gillum is going to Virginia Tech.
Or Notre Dame. He's taking a visit.
He'll probably play tight end. Good luck to him.
Yeah.
Caden Saunders, that sucks. I mean, poor kid. Never took. I commented the other day. I said, yeah, his previous coach like screwed him over, and everyone's like, he was hurt his whole career. It's like, all right, really, man. Well, he wasn't hurt. He wasn't in a wheelchair the whole time. You know, he had opportunities.
He had a lot of lingering, from what I've heard. Yeah, a lot of lingering stuff. He was out for the season the 1 year. Just a rough career.
He reminded me a bit of Chaz Powell in the sense of like his makeup and
Yeah.
his movement and stuff like that. He reminded me a little bit of him.
But he did everything the right way at Penn State. Like, he was a solid,
He did. He was a good. That's one guy, like Drew Aller, man. Like, God, bad. Just a bad rap. Beckham
Yep.
Pritz is leaving.
Yep.
So Joe put that in the chat. He said that someone was saying he was a backup to Liam.
Yeah, he got surgery on his wrist or something. He was injured for a while, so. And at the same time, he is a true freshman. They weren't going to just wheel him out there if he wasn't ready. So Liam Clifford was never going to throw passes for Penn State anyways. They tried to trick play with him, but he was there just to take the direct snap to hand it off. That was it.
I've never seen it where Penn State had a starting quarterback and then his brother was a receiver and he played better than him at quarterback.
No. Well, it was Andy Kolenicki's fault that our backup was hurt. Jackson Smolik was hurt because Andy Kolenicki's an absolute moron and played him in the Iowa game when he didn't have to and definitely shouldn't have. Remember that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we were watching the game in my brother's garage. We're like,
crazy.
Yeah, he's running Smolik right now. Dude? We were yelling at the TV. We're like, What are you doing, man? He's not even a running quarterback. What are you doing?
Andy Kolenicki lost us that game against Iowa. 100%.
God, so bad.
It was bad.
We couldn't spy freaking. What did I call him?
Timu Patrick Mahomes.
No.
When it came to running, not throwing.
Timu.
He's slow.
I called him. What did I call him? Timu something. Patrick
He
Mahomes.
runs a 4.9. We let him run it in.
Bro, he had 160 yards rushing.
Yeah.
What did I call him? Timu Blaine Gabbert or something. You know who that is? Remember him?
What's that?
Blaine Gabbert.
Blaine Gabbert.
He was a Timu Blaine Gabbert, yeah.
Oh.
But Rappleyea and Donka, again, that's like, you don't even need to say it. That's incredible. Donka is, bro, he's a
very good human. Dude, he's such a good dude.
Yeah, Anthony Donka should be the face of the university next year. He's
Seriously.
seems like a really good dude. He's a great player.
Yep.
He's a team guy, coach guy.
He's gigantic.
They should just have his picture in the hub, say Penn State, Anthony Donka.
Yep.
It's here for you.
He liked my comment today. I said, Donk. He liked it. Yeah.
Obviously, K-Tron's going to the NFL.
Absolute legend. Complete. Yep. Yeah.
Him and Deny, both legends. And Nick Singleton, man, to me, he's a legend too. He got a bad rap.
Is. Just had a rough year.
Number 1 running back in the class, Gatorade National Player of the Year, and he did not do as well here as he should have. And it's not really his fault. It's not. He lacked vision, but that you just need coaching. Hey man, at the end of the day, Dom's a legend too, man. He was a walk-on player.
Yep.
Won a state title with a torn ACL.
Yep.
And we joke, I put CFL. Go to the NFL, get some good coaching, and best of luck to you, man. We appreciate your service to Penn State football. He's just a solid. That's just a solid guy, solid player.
Yeah.
I mean, again, a walk-on. There's nothing more he really could have done, man. He played his heart out for Penn State. So
he really did, yeah. Met him a giant.
And there was that one picture where he was wearing a Dan Connor jersey when he was a kid, right? Yep. And now Dan Connor's kid is wearing a Dom DeLuca jersey.
Yeah, it's wild.
Keon Wiley is leaving. Dakari Nelson, I think, is better, so I hope that he comes back. Ivy is leaving again. I forgot he was on the roster because they never played him. and he's good.
Yeah.
He's like a Stephon Morris type. You know what I'm talking about, Stephon Morris?
Yeah.
Cooper Cousins is back. That's huge. Nick has gone to the NFL. Good for him. Dawkins is going to the NFL. Good for him. Zariah is transferring. We got a receiver commit. So that's it so far. Brett, keep an eye on Twitter for Amari.
I'm not on Twitter.
Oh, you're not?
I'll be on. I can keep an eye on IG.
Joe, if you're watching, Joe, let us know if you hear anything about Amari. Just call us or something.
Still nothing.
Let's see here. I want to show this real quick. This was, man, these meme pages are so funny. Man, they're so funny. By the way, for you guys who have not seen Perfect Couple on Netflix, check it out. It's a great show. Nicole Kidman is an absolute psycho in it. It's crazy. All right. Brett, this is what I wanted to show. Where's the music at?
Oh, is there music on this one?
Yeah. Where the heck is it?
Well, I don't know. Yep, Rap is awesome at tight end. Somebody asked, do we still got the 5-star Andrew Olish? There was some talk about Andrew Olish possibly leaving, but he hasn't announced anything yet, so probably still in negotiations.
Together, please. Reservation.
How many wins would Franklin get if he coached Indiana? Not enough.
Like 3?
I don't think he would go bowling. Yeah.
Maybe 3?
He might go air hockey playing, but he won't go bowling. Yeah.
If he coached a women's field hockey team, they might have a shot. Hold on. I'm going to pull this up real quick, and then we'll get into the coaching changes, and then we're going to talk about next season in detail, play-by-play.
Yep.
That cool with you, Brett?
What did you say?
I said we're going to finish up by talking about the entire next season play-by-play.
We need Jared for that. We'll be here 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the sound at, dude?
I don't know.
So annoying.
Hold on.
Maybe there wasn't sound on it.
Yeah,
But anyway, imagine waking up. Yeah, I said this, man. I was like, imagine being in a coma. You wake up, Penn State and Clemson are in the Pinstripe Bowl. Indiana's number 1. Indiana's quarterback is the Heisman winner. And Vanderbilt is, and there's a Vanderbilt quarterback at the Heisman ceremony too. By the way,
sounds like
Gus
a melatonin dream. Yeah.
by the way, Gus is calling the game right now. That's so funny. He was forced to call a game after his team lost. And someone said the other night, they were like, the Buckeyes fan, he's like, Gus is a Buckeye. We're like, yeah, man, we know. Like, that's not good. Like, that's literally
the
not his job.
Yeah.
Bro, it makes no sense that Indiana's good. Is Fernando Mendoza's dad just Kurt Signetti? The committee has to stop gifting the SEC almost half the playoff field. Bowl season, the playoffs are really revealed. Yes, it is not that good. Joe was saying this morning how Paul Feinbaum was on Get Up, and he was like, yeah, I wasn't that impressed. Reject tradition, embrace modernity. The future is now, old man. Was down 38-3. It was a great start to 2026. Year 17 of my dynasty. Brett, you see this one?
That's fine. You're 17.
Wade Willing walked away from a national title. This kid 1000% has a burner.
Yeah, no crap. The Rose Bowl wasn't exciting. None of the games were exciting except for last night's game was a game of the year.
Bro, every single
Yeah.
Virginia Tech's back. Every single SEC fans look like they belong to a country club.
Oh yeah. He was 22 going on 45. He had the sweater over top. Hotty toddy.
Breath of fresh air, Final Four. That is very true. We can all enjoy it. Thank you, God. Ohio State Suckeyes lost. We really got to see Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia lose in 24 hours.
Yep. Welcome in, Chris.
That was amazing. So Oregon 0 natties, Indiana 0 natties, Ole Miss never outright champ, Miami the last one, 2001. So either way, it's going to be an historic win. What the heck? Lane Kiffin. Oh, I think I passed it. All right. So coaching wise,
one new coach today. No, 2 new coaches since. Did you and Chris talk about the defensive line coach last night, or did that come out after you guys had the show?
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. Is he on here, Chris?
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, ask him. I don't remember. I don't think.
Chris, did you guys talk about the? No, I don't think.
By the way, Chris, that episode blew up last night. Of course. Every time Chris is on, it blows up.
Yep.
All right, so Dan Connor. We got a D-line coach as well. Go ahead, Brad. I don't think we did, no.
Okay. Yeah, the D-line coach, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. I don't know if you have it up. Crap. Polynesian from Hawaii, played for Washington.
That's already like a good sign.
What's that? Yeah, I mean, he was a safety and a linebacker at Washington in the mid to late 90s. So played at Washington, always a good school. Coached at Washington in the teens, like 2016 or 17 to like 2021 or something, and then went to UCLA for a couple years. So pretty good track record. Washington's always had solid defense. Don't know too much about him. Had to Wikipedia him, but he looks like a solid coach, and I guess it's a wait and see mode, right? But I believe in Matt Campbell. I believe in D'Anton Lynn. That's who brought him over. So.
Andrew Olish, I think, he probably stays. All of the guys that are leaving are replaceable. Yep. Yeah, it is. Yep. We need a star running back and star wide receiver. Kobe is wide receiver 2, Martin Jr.
Yeah, where to get some. Yep.
I'm okay with Gronk leaving. Rocco has 3 years. Yeah. I'll probably get Brahmer in the portal too. Rapp is awesome at tight end. Yes, he is. Soup for our souls. We lost almost the entire secondary. Not that they were impeccable or anything, but still stings a bit. Yes.
I replied to that.
Okay. You're saying the Rose Bowl wasn't exciting? Just wait until next season when you're watching your own team. Now, we kept Collins, and Darius Dixon is our best corner.
Yep. I meant to say waiting to hear if Joseph stays, and then that's when Chris jumped in. Yep.
Virginia Tech fanatics, you know nothing about football. Ole Miss is not the best team top to bottom.
They're the best story top to bottom.
Yeah, they might be like the most talented or whatever. I don't know, but Indiana football is the best team. They're going to win it all.
Yeah.
Indiana
Ole Miss
football
had the best
so
coaching
good.
job over the weekend for sure. They beat Georgia.
Joseph,
Jameer Joseph. Yep.
Jameer Joseph.
True freshman as well. We can keep him. We'll be solid. We'll still pick a corner up in the portal, but yeah, a couple guys. But
Jameer Joseph, 4-star guy, cornerback, 6 foot, 189. That's a big dude
from New Jersey. Yep.
Good to hear, Chris. Yeah, Chris is the man. First one without Clemson, Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia. Cam Wallace had more potential.
Injuries, man. Sucks.
Than who? In general, yes, he did. Not more than Quentin Martin. Quentin Martin is a freak. Yes, we know he is. Thank you for updating us 10 minutes after we said it.
We told you he was going to stay. Well,
hope he brings some of those 250-pound Samoans. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to 2026 with no expectations. Yep.
What's up, Joe Pa? Welcome in.
Again, Virginia Tech fanatics, you know nothing about football. How do you know he has more potential? How do you know that? If he goes and plays for Franklin, then his potential is literally out the window. So I'm not in the mood right now, Virginia Tech fanatics. You're gonna get blocked. All right. Brett, what do you think?
Well, about Grunk, I mean, yeah, we're all hurt that he's leaving. We all wanted him to stay, trust me. But yeah, I don't know. Good luck.
I mean, to say that he has more potential is just like that's just an asinine statement to me.
I mean, he's very talented.
He's got a lot of potential. You know,
he's got to work on his running. Yeah, he needs to be able to run too. So.
Yes,
Look,
exactly.
This is the thing, real quick. This is what happened with Ohio State when they played Miami. Do you know what caught up to them? Lord Farquaad cannot run. He was a deer in headlights. He didn't have any running game all year. It finally caught up to them. And the fact that he's just a pocket passer, that's why they lost. They were coming after him. He had no answer. That's why they lost. Think about it. It's a fact. Yep.
They had vertical passing game.
That's it.
Against Grambling State, no running game, and a decent defense. Like I said, they're not that good. And Ohio State fans were like, belt to ass, belt to ass. Yep. That's exactly what happened to you clowns. Like you're Notre Dame. You played two good teams, you lost. You're Notre Dame. That's who you are. You and Notre Dame are literally brother and sister.
Yep. Chris says it perfectly. We'll get to Chris here in a second.
Dan Connor is back. Well, he's going to be assistant now. Defensive coordinator Jason Vett is taking the linebackers coach, that's cool. You know, that's cool. Two guys.
Two DCs coming in for defensive position coaches is no small feat. That's awesome. Yeah.
Grunk and Rocco are two different QBs. Grunk more upside, arm talent. Rocco more mobile and a gamer like Trace.
Yep. Best way to put it.
I still say Aller looked better as a freshman than Ethan. Well, yeah, I mean, he had more intangibles for sure. Yeah, you got Grunk and Rocco are two different QBs. Grunk more upside, arm talent. Rocco, yeah.
So all we're waiting for, Mark, is a running back coach. I expect them to announce that any day. Like they really have to because they got to get that guy in. So probably the next 2 days that we should hear something.
Justin Lustig will remain as, yes, that's good. He is a good coach. Very solid. 2 DCs plus the head coach with Terry.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's a solid. I like it. Yeah.
A DC as the linebackers coach. Then you have a DC as a freaking D-line coach. That's insane.
Yep.
Like that's insane. Like that's crazy, dude. Like, oh my God. This coaching staff is literally going from T-ball to the New York Yankees in a few months. Literally, that's what's happening. On paper. We'll see if it plays out, but my God. Like, that's insane, man. Yep. You know?
It really is.
Andy is going to coach the local girls hockey team at State High. Is there what other coaches? Did we miss anything else? You know, we got Dan Lynn, obviously. We
went through most of it. Like now, like you said, we're just waiting for a couple key players to announce. We haven't heard anything about Tyser Denmark, nothing about Amari Campbell at all. Just really odd. I don't know. Lear Samuel, 6'4".
Well, guy. Kobe Howard's going to be the next star receiver. He's if the OC does what he supposedly does.
Oh yeah.
Kobe Howard
is physical.
A lot of balls next year.
Kobe Howard's built like a running back, guys. If you haven't noticed, he's built like a running back. Basically, he's He's a big dude. He's not tall, but he's got muscle on him. We're going to get a few portal guys for receiver. It's a wait and see game, but we'll probably get at least one from Iowa State. They had some serviceable receivers.
Virginia Tech fanatics, if you just came in here and talked ball, we wouldn't mind you, but you trolled. Yep. So we're going to roast you. I'm saying he was solid the last 3 games. Yes, we know. Yep. We know. Thank you again for telling us the news. Ethan has more potential than Rocco.
You read that.
Players like Denmark, like that. I don't know how you can say that. You know what I mean? That he has more potential. How do you know that? Like, do you actually watch football? Like, I'm a serious question.
He just wants to say that because he thinks he's getting them.
Yeah. What makes you say that he has more potential? How do you know that?
On talent, probably.
You said he looked solid in the last 3 games. He didn't play 3 games. He played more than 3 games. So again, I don't know what you're talking about. He played 6-7 games. Yeah. Players like Denmark are still in negotiations with BSU. Would love to see Dan Lynn's dad leave Washington to come. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, Anthony Lynn, another head coach.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, dude, I didn't even think about that. That's a crazy freaking comment right there. Thanks, man.
Maybe they're working it out.
Thanks for making such a great comment. That's a dude. That'd be insane.
Are you new, VB coaching?
Yeah, welcome in, man. I think.
Welcome to the show. Like and subscribe, guys, if you're new.
Payne, you carried this season, and Ross carried versus Oregon, and Hudson was trash.
Hudson was very bad. Yeah.
Payne, you carried this season. Payne, was great, man. So was Ross. Hudson
Ross was serviceable, yeah.
Sure. Hudson just and again, I think a lot of it was coaching. He just lacked effort, and I can't totally blame him. I can't. Yep. He got shafted like a lot of other players on this team. So again, guys, please like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, help us get to 2,000 subs. You can gift memberships like Joe Paul just did. We'll get to that. Memberships, super chats, thanks button, whatever you want to do. You can support the channel, but just listening, it's good to have you in. Joe Paul, thank you, man, for the 10 gifted memberships. That's great. If Virginia Tech Fanatics gets one, I am blocking him. Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Joe Paul. You you donated to us when we had just buy me a coffee. So thanks, man. It's good to have you on here and as a member. And his name's literally Joe Paul. So you cannot go wrong. Joe Paul's been on here a long time. 80 live viewers. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Please support the channel, guys. If not IU, who is second that can win? Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, man. If Ole Miss plays like they did last night.
To me, it's Indiana, Ole Miss, Miami, then Oregon. Oregon.
Yeah.
Bunch of
weirdos. I would go that route. Who knows? Oregon could surprise us, but I think Indiana's going to handle them again. We'll see.
It's just a bunch of weirdos, you know?
Yeah.
Joe Pa, share the Coach Lanning emoji. I did think about Lynn's dad. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That'd be insane. Holy crap. I knew Pena because I met him at mall in Nymph. Nymph. New York something. Is that right?
New York, probably. He's from the Bronx, right? So yeah.
So Joe Pa, it's randomized, and I can't gift memberships. I don't know why. I can't gift them, and you can't give them. They just randomize. So
it'll probably go to somebody who's on the live, though, right? Yeah.
Get NYK. I don't know what that is. But yeah, that's it for the coaching. And then next season, Brett, just to kind of dive into it. So I don't know. It's too early to tell, but again, we just kind of want to talk a little bit about like what we think might happen.
We can talk about portal needs, like positions that we need to fill. That's kind of what's going in the next season.
Yeah, we need to keep Amari. We need to. and we need to get some other guys in that room to compete with them. Interior linemen, could use some defensive backs, some receivers. I mean, what they're trying to do, man, is they're trying to combine Iowa State best, Penn State best, and young, and the portal. That's what they're going to do.
Yep.
Again, it's remember the Titans. 4 high schools came together, and they were just a dominant team. Now, all the issues that were going on at that time, that's what made it hard to win a state title, but they did it, and they also had a lot of talent, so that made it easier for sure. But Penn State, dude, that one guy just said, he said, we have 2 defensive coordinators on our three defensive coordinators on our defense, bro.
Yeah.
And Dan Connor, we could have an NFL head coach as our running back coach.
Yeah. It's coming together, man. It's coming together. Our defensive staff is nothing to scoff at so far. I mean, it looks really good.
What's that guy's name? Deshaun Foster?
The UCLA coach that got fired is Deshaun Foster, the running back.
Yeah, that's who I want. I want Deshaun Foster.
Yeah, my only thing with that was somebody said that to me, and I said, have you seen him talk? Because he can't. He can't talk.
Someone said, they're like, how about Deshaun Foster?
LA
I'm like, dude, I wouldn't want him coaching running backs at freaking state high.
Dude,
we need 2 wide receivers, 1 or 2 running backs. Yeah. Viewers have to have your settings set up to accept. Yeah, so thanks, Jopa. Set it up so that you can accept gift memberships. But thank you, Jopa. In QB, we good. We got Peyton and Becht.
And hopefully Mansky, yep. That'll be, we'll still need,
Yeah, we always go live. Even when yes, we do, man. And the schedule, we're going to be on here 2 days a week in the off season, no matter what. But I go live like every day, pretty much. And I put up clips. I play those live. I try to have at least 1 live video or 2 every day, whether it's pre-recorded or what we're doing now. And then I put up like 9 shorts a day too. So yeah, welcome in, man. Evan, hopefully you get a membership. The only serious loss was Coleman. That's true, Coleman. Man. Like Javen Williams hurts, but we've kept way more than we've lost. Like we've kept way more than we lost. But that's the thing, man. Chaz Coleman, I don't know. That's one of the ones where I'm like, dude.
Like you're gonna start, dude. Like,
yeah, what are you doing, man? Like it's like a neck up thing. Gronk, I get it because he's not, he's not gonna start right away.
He's not gonna be the guy next year.
But again, if this is old school college football, he's staying, he's sitting, and then he's gonna be a good player for us someday.
Yeah,
he already was. What's your channel? What do you mean? Mark Lesko podcast on YouTube. And then we're on social media, but this is the only platform that we do the shows on. Thank God. Love listening to you guys. 2 days a week is great. Thanks, man. Again, I don't think I've seen you before, but you're a member, probably gifted. Thanks to Jopa. We got mostly all the key players like Rojas, Dixon, Collins, Cooper's. Yeah, so we got Cooper Cousins, Collins, AC, Dixon, Rojas, we got Quentin, we got Kobe, we got Rapplier.
Yeah.
Who did I say? And Yvonne Kamaju. Like those guys right there alone with if you took those guys, build a team around them, just with let's say Terry Smith is the head coach. You take those players, let Terry Smith have an offseason, you're competing next year.
Yeah. So what it comes down to is quantity over quality. We might have lost more guys on paper. We lost more than we kept so far, but we kept all the key players that we needed. Like most of the players that are leaving, like you said, are replaceable, and they're going to be replaced by Iowa State guys and by other teams in the transfer portal.
Yeah, we're going.
Matt Campbell and Derek Hoodger and them, they're not messing around, dude. They're going to get 20 guys in the portal, and they have to. They have to get 20 guys in the portal because we're losing at least 20 guys. So you have to build the roster. So.
And we have a good schedule. Yeah, exactly.
Good schedule.
That's great.
We basically need most positions, but just sprinkle a guy or 2 in there. You know what I mean? Like we don't need somebody at every position, but we need some depth pieces and a couple
Yeah.
starters at, starter at corner, starter at safety. We'll get safety. Defensive tackle is the biggest one that we need to make sure we get. So,
By the way, for those of you guys that I've been on here a while, I'm sarcastic, and I think you know this, but when I said Deshaun Foster, I was totally kidding. Like, I do not want him anywhere near our campus. So,
he can play running back, but he certainly cannot.
I mean, he can be a fan, like that's fine, but as a coach, no. You and Franklin, stay away. Yeah. Imagine if that.
Let's get Chad Powers, dude.
Bro, that's our best option, honestly, Chad Powers. It really is.
Let's do it.
We really got a serious chance at the running. Yes, we do. Yes. Mark, someone gifted me early December. Awesome.
Nice.
People aren't mentioning Max Granville. Yeah, well, we did, but we're not sleeping on them. We're just saying these are the main guys that we know already. Like Granville, he's just been hurt. We know he's good.
Yeah.
And he's number 18. That's a dope number.
Yeah.
I'm counting 22 open spots to get 105 for now, so might need 30-ish. We
might need 30. Well, we're still waiting for people to announce that they're staying, too. There's some key players, a couple receivers, and a couple other players, like Amar Campbell, who haven't announced, so it'll add up.
Yeah. But I think if, we said what we think we need, but with the combination, if Amari stays, if all the pieces fall into place next year, man, with Rocco, we're going to have a good team, I think. And the fact that we have real coaches now, multiple DCs on the defense, dude, it's, again, I'm not going to get my hopes up because we've been doing that for 12 years. But,
well, just think, we haven't even talked about LeVar Arrington II. He'll be a sophomore.
Yeah.
He'll be ready to play next year. He's not leaving. He's not leaving.
I mean, I hope they don't take advantage. I don't think they would take advantage of that. You know what I mean? That he's not leaving. But
he's not.
Of course, he's another guy that is going to be a great player for us. I mean, he's a freak, man. He's a freak.
Yep.
There must be players in the portal other than ISU players who are good players and would love to come. Yeah. It's just the guy, Coach Campbell is transitioning to Penn State right now. He needs to be somewhat comfortable. So if that means bringing up, because dude, he always had not top 5 classes, but he would bring in guys and he would make them way better.
Yep. And the thing is,
at Penn State, he's just upgrading his whole situation tenfold, extremely upgrading. And Franklin totally downgraded where he went. So.
Out of the 40-some guys that are in the portal out of Iowa State, he's only getting the guys that he knows he can win with at Penn State. He's not just going to pick anybody up from Iowa State. That's not happening. He's going to pick the 15 guys that he think are solid players that he can win with. So that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. And that's not what George is saying. He's just saying that.
Yeah, there's got to be other players who want to come, and we're going to get other players from different
if we
schools.
have to,
Yeah. Yep. O-line, D-line. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, that's very important.
It's important.
TJ Shanahan, it would have been nice to keep him, but I don't know. He was a guy, he was a transfer guy under Franklin. And I want to say this too, about Dan Connor being bumped down to assistant linebackers coach. All right. First of all, I love having our lettermen back. They have earned their spots on this coaching staff.
Yep.
But I also want to say this, and call it asinine, you could disagree, but listen, these lettermen came back and coached for Franklin, right? He's a guy that was known for being disrespectful to lettermen, but you came back and you coached under him anyway. So I don't know if that was the best move for you as a coach. And what does it say about you as a coach if you were promoted under Franklin? None of these lettermen, except for Jordan Lucas, none of these lettermen, to me personally, have jumped off the paper to me, have been overly impressive to me. Even Deion Barnes. I mean, the fact that Dan Connor was kind of demoted, I think is a kind of a telling sign that just because you're a letterman doesn't mean I personally want you to be the DC or something. Like, I think that's a very telling sign. And Deion Barnes left. So far, we have Allen Zamitis, we have Trace. Trace, unproven, but it's because he hasn't been a coach very long. He's proven but unproven. And then you have Jordan Lucas. Like, dude, these lettermen, man, like they really haven't, like, I don't know, like just because you're Dan Connor doesn't mean Brett, let me ask you a question. When was the last time we were linebacker U?
It's been a little bit.
Mike Motti, probably. That was 13, 14 years ago.
Yeah.
So if Dan Connor is coming in and we're not linebacker U, then all right, man, let's get someone in here who will make us linebacker U again. So I don't know. Just because you're a letterman doesn't mean like, oh, like you should be the linebackers coach. You should be this. You should be that. I don't know. I'm not a coach, so I don't know.
Yeah. My only thing is too, like,
absolutely, I want him to stay.
He hasn't had enough time to be the actual linebacker coach either. It's only been a year or two, so
well,
he needs time.
He played for a coach that was a nitpicker and a micromanager.
Yep.
You know, a micromanager coach. And he said that. He said, I'm a micromanager, I'm a nitpicker. So, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know. Like, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know how good Deion Barnes could have been here now.
Yeah.
We don't know how good any Poindexter. I'm just glad he's not going to VT. Poindexter's too smart to go to
I
VT.
wanted to bring Poindexter up. Like, I want to give him a shout out, you know, because he did a very good job at Penn State. He would have liked to stay, guys. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out. You know, hats off to him.
He must have been pushed out, like you said. Yeah.
Yeah. He wanted to stay. He would have stayed,
But what's that tell you, man, that one of the greatest coaches we've had at this school, really, honestly, under Franklin especially, that he didn't go to VT. That's crazy.
It's good for us, yeah.
It is. But
I could see King Mac going there with him, which is annoying, but whatever.
And I want to give an honorable mention in a bad way to Ty Howell. Bro, he went to VT to be the OC. That is probably the first demotion promotion in the history of college football. You're going to be the OC under Franklin. Are you kidding me? You're going to hate your job. You're going to hate your job. It's going to suck. It's going to suck, bro. Like, even if you bring in Grunkmeyer or Bo, you got, like, he made a mistake, man. He did. But again, I mean, maybe he was forced out. I don't know. But you could have gone somewhere else, man. Like, Brett, do you think that's going to go well for him? The first time being an OC under Franklin at Virginia Tech. How's that going to go?
Yeah, we're going to have to wait and see, man. I mean, I know Ty Howell has it in him, but does Franklin let him do that? Does Franklin let him be Ty Howell? We'll have to wait and see.
If he's the OC somewhere else, it would be better. But
Ty Howell is a rising star. He is.
And you guys are already seeing that at VT, man. He brought in his friend as the DC. He was just fired as the head coach. He's hiring his friend, man.
Yeah.
Like $500,000 to Liam Clifford and Dom DeLuca. It's the same thing. He's doing it all over again down there. Like, you don't get fired from a job and then go to a lesser job and do the same thing. But that's what he's gonna do. It's insane. Like, it is insane. I don't know.
This is the thing. It's the ACC though, so might actually work there. To be honest with you, ACC is trash.
Like obviously, when we say what we say, we don't mean, we're not saying it's not the ACC. It's the ACC, but they're not gonna like compete against. They're never gonna beat Miami, and if Clemson's half decent, they'll never beat Clemson, and they're never gonna like make a deep run, man. Like unless they have a Cinderella season. They're not going to win the national title. obviously in the ACC it's different, but you know what I mean. It's not like you got like it's just.
I'm just
It's
saying
not
there
gonna
might
work.
be a chance where it works somewhat because it's the ACC. I'm not saying it's going to be great. Yeah.
What kind of car you have?
Me?
Yeah.
Lincoln MKZ.
Okay, so you have a Lincoln MKZ engine and a Lamborghini. That's what Virginia Tech is right now.
Yeah.
It's a Lamborghini. It's flashy. It's a sexy school, according to the former coach. And you have a Lincoln MKZ engine in the Lamborghini. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it's going to work.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's a 3.5. It's pretty
well,
good. It's
yeah,
a decent
maybe that's a bad example.
Yeah.
But
well, yeah, it's not a Lamborghini engine, but
you
it's
have
got some
a
zip to it.
you have a Kia Soul engine and a Lamborghini.
3.5 liter, V6. That's a decent.
But that's actually a pretty decent engine too. So,
yeah.
And they're actually pretty fast, and they do really good in the snow.
Yeah, and ice. They do good in ice storms.
Yeah. By the way,
Mark's a psychopath and drove in the ice storm. Yeah.
Yeah, the ice storm the other night. I left. I didn't leave before it started at noon. I left at 4:30 when there was 2 inches of ice on the road, and I drove around all over town. Stopped in at Brett's house. And it did great. I mean, had zero issues, and it literally looked like you couldn't see the roads. Like I had a video of it, you couldn't see the road. It's not an escape engine. Hey, my soul moves. Yeah, I was Kia Soul, guys. I'm not ashamed to say I love the car. It did really good in the snow, and it doesn't even have 4-wheel drive. It's front-wheel drive. It's a Kia Soul. I call it my sorority girl car. Got it brand new. So Kia, they have that warranty, man. Lion Country Kia is great. They really are. Great service. Nice people. I mean, just a new car, 10-year warranty, man. It's crazy. But Souls are not a bad car.
No.
They're not.
No.
They're not. And I just got new tires, so that helped with the performance. But it's still, the car itself does really good in the snow.
And you've seen my MKZ is a classic, guys. It's a 2007. Only has 125,000 on it. Still kicking. So it's got the wood grain, tan interior. It's a white color on the outside. It's a beast. It's been through hell and back for sure. So
hold on, Brett. Hold on. Do not answer that.
I'm waiting for. I know what you're gonna put.
Better than Andy.
No, I'm waiting for your. We're thinking the same thing, right? You're gonna bring up the coach that says.
Can you hear me playing Jeopardy right now? Could you hear that?
No, I was gonna. No, here I'll write you in the chat.
All right.
1 second.
Hold on. I gotta pull it up. I was playing the Jeopardy song.
But you know what I'm talking about. Kirby Smart. Yeah, put it.
Oh.
Play that.
What the heck?
Well, I'll read it again so it comes out. Is Taylor Mauser better than Andy? What do you think, Mark? Let's see what the.
Hold on. I need to play the Jeopardy song. Is Taylor Mauser better than Andy K? Yes. Yes, he is. What's up? Great way to end the night. Thanks, Joe.
Wow, you were supposed to do. I was waiting for it. You didn't do it.
Well, how is this related? I'm gonna play it, but explain how. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I'm lost right now. Is Taylor Mauser better than Andy K? Is that what you mean?
What? When I told you to play?
Yeah.
What an idiot! Just stupid.
That would be Andy K. Yeah, what an idiot! Just stupid.
They're a bunch of fuckers.
Yes, they are.
I'm saying.
And him asking this question.
What the hell's going on out here?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, he's better.
Yeah.
He takes shots down
Chris
the field.
said yes, Evan.
Evan. He throws go balls, everything that we didn't
Evan,
do.
you asked him.
What the hell's going on out here?
Definitely need to listen to us more.
Yeah.
To show how bad Andy K got. Look at what Wallace did versus UGA and with Ole Miss this year. Was incompetent.
Yep.
By the way, sitting with Amari, Tyzier, and Otten is all contract. Okay. All right. So, and he deserves a big bag. Less than 12 months ago, I hoped Kotelnicki wouldn't take the WVU head coach job. Things to change. Yeah, I didn't either, man, because we wanted him to come back and hopefully improve. You know, it's my first time on this podcast. Thanks.
No,
Evan.
yeah, welcome in, man.
Yeah, you're good, man. We're just picking on you.
Yeah.
Yes, he is way better than it, bro. If Brett and I were the OCs next year, we would do better. Literally, we would do better than Andy Kotelnicki. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, we could just literally take crayons on a coloring book and say green, red, blue, run here, run here, run here. That's it. We would be good.
So our inside joke too, Elvin, is it Evan? Is Andy Kotelnicki he had an IHOP menu. He had an IHOP menu. That's what he was calling plays with. So just IHOP closed in State College, anyways.
Hey,
no
Joe,
IHOP
can you
anymore?
share all the emojis so Evan can see them? One of them is Coach K. It's an IHOP menu.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe, for your service. All right. Let's see here.
Man, Joe.
What's today, Friday?
Yeah. Well, it's Saturday now. It's 12:10.
Night's just getting started. Dude, I just Googled Andy Kotelnicki IHOP, and the picture is not popping up. That's insane. He improved. He got the most out of Liam Clifford.
He got 3 catches this year instead of 2 last year.
Thank
so he
you, Joe.
definitely improved.
Evan, can you see them? Notre Dame, Andy K, IHOP, BT Franklin, Heisman, PSU, and Dan Lanning is the snow. Did one single Clifford gadget play work this year?
No.
I think Liam Clifford's stats were like 2 bad routes, 2 drop balls, 2 incomplete passes, and like -7 rushing yards. I think that was his stats this year, and he made $500,000. Yeah, that makes 0 sense. Well, Liam got the most. Yes, he did. I'm a miss Pena. So much me and him were cool.
Yeah, he was a solid
That's
dude
cool.
too.
Clifford maxed out, what, 3 catches for 5 yards? I think he's saying he maxed him out, meaning he was terrible. I think that's what he means.
Yeah.
Would you say he improved? I don't think he improved.
I mean, he only had a few catches, man. He had one against Ohio State. That was probably the highlight of his career. No, he had a good catch against UCLA last year. He actually probably had better stats last year, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we know, Joe.
Yeah.
He maxed him out, meaning he went from like a JV player in high school to maybe varsity in his time here.
I'm looking.
The last thing I remember is he ran a terrible route in the end zone and got picked off. That's the last thing I remember. It was an absolutely horrendous play. But all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sure I'll be on tomorrow when we hear more announcements. But as time goes on, I'm just going to keep coming on here doing episodes. So you guys just, again, like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. That's a big thing. If you turn those on, then you'll be notified when we come on. So if you want to come on and comment, you can quicker. If you ran the same amount of routes as Clifford, you might get the same amount of catches. Yeah, I played receiver in high school, man. I think I would be decent.
Serviceable.
Compared to him.
Clifford did have 3 catches. I was right this year. He had 18 last year, so better year last year. He also didn't really play this year, so there's that.
Evan, you have to be gifted it. So the 10 that Joe, and you have to turn on your settings to accept memberships, but the 10 that Joe gifted, it looks like you didn't get one. So either open that up, maybe you'll get one, or just get one yourself.
Yeah, because I don't think all 10 of them got handed out yet. I don't think that's
probably not.
Probably not.
Joe was waiting to get one, and he finally got one. So we got Joe Paw and Joseph Vincent in here, both named after Joe. Joe's dad played for Joe Paterno. But all right, guys, have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Support us if you want to. Subscribe, help us get to 2,000 subs, and we'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Again, thank you for all the comments. Seriously, appreciate it greatly. And yeah, you can if you want to, Joe.
Yeah, go for it, Joe.
Yeah, just submit 10 until Evan gets one. Can you donate memberships while we're off air?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Tomorrow we get back. Yeah, we're gonna get back tomorrow, and Brahmer probably.
I'm cool with Tony. He gifted 10 more. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Appreciate it, man. He gifted 20 memberships tonight.
That's fantastic. You're a real one, Joe.
Yeah, Joe Paul. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. But let's see if Evan gets one. Bro, that'd be horrible if Evan 20 donated. But we have what 1.3 thousand subs.
Yeah, if the settings are right, you're gonna get one, dude. There's no way you won't. It's statistically like it's just not possible. Like if you're commenting and stuff, you know what I mean? Like you would think.
Yeah, you would hope. I mean, for sure, yeah.
Hope Evan gets one. Yeah.
And yeah, we play.
Right.
I try to play a couple clips every day too, guys. So keep an eye out for the clips.
Yeah.
That's a good way to interact. But we went up in subs, 1277. So, like, that's the thing though. We have 1.277 thousand subs, which means the odds of him getting one, I don't know. I'm hoping Evan gets one and me too.
See, I thought it would happen. Like if you're in the live chat, you would have a better chance of getting one. But I don't know.
I think so.
You would think.
Nice.
I mean,
Evan knows Tony too. Yeah, Tony and Pena, man, like they're both, good guys, have the same great haircut.
Yep.
They're both like similar personalities, it seems.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tony Grohaus coming back, that is huge, man. If we can get Amari, but we got to stay healthy too. That's the thing. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Mark that as a hickey. No comment. But welcome back in. If your settings are off, yeah. So make sure your settings are on. But all right, guys, have a good night, and we will see you probably tomorrow. So thank you again, Joe, for the 20 memberships. That's crazy. Evan, you should get one. If you do, comment it. For those of you guys that still want to comment, just comment below when we get off here, and we'll answer you. So I got to answer the last episode with Chris. Bunch of comments in there. But all right, guys, have a good night.
Have a good night, guys. We are Penn State.
Penn State.